over time, will Iceman age better than GNX?
No.
Will Iceman album musically, sonically, over the years, age better than GNX?
In context, yes. And I'm telling you right now, from what how you brought it to my attention Saturday, this man and myself were at my nephew's champagne party. I was vibing to it. So again, what I was looking for initially, the bars, which is where Masai and myself and people alike have always been coming from. I wanted the bars, but now we just talking about the music, the vibe. Well, fuck it. This summer, that's finna be a vibe, bro.
He not saying in the summer. When he says age, we have to say
that's gonna. Yes.
I know.
You're gonna listen, bro. You're gonna be playing that shit at the barbecue.
Let me say this. This is what I'm saying.
You're gonna be playing that shit at the barbecue.
I'm not playing it. Regardless of that, what I'm saying is over time, and then say when this little thing dies down, and you bring both albums, GNX will be a better album than Iceman.
Yes, but.
So it would be better,
but it's gonna lie. But
hold on, because I don't know about that. Because listen to GNX right now. Is it the same as when we first heard? No, I'm saying, is it the same as when we first heard it when the hype was around it? I ain't gonna lie. I turned on GNX the other day. I hit a couple skips. Turn the TV off, it's still a banger.
Always gonna
Dodger
be.
Blue is still a banger.
Always gonna be.
Some of the tracks,
it's still a banger.
I was hitting skip.
You hit skip on Luther?
What?
No, not on Luther, but on.
But what I'm saying is this: that's a good quality music. He did a song with no cursing on it, paid homage to one of the greats, and that song goes hard. Drake don't have a Luther on Iceman.
Reincarnated still gonna slap.
I still say Murals still slap.
Peekaboo slap. Murals still go crazy. To me, the reason I'm saying that is because GNX to me was more like a mixtape, and it more was like a timestamp in history that was niche to the West Coast. So when I say, is it gonna age better 5 years from now? Is people in Miami gonna be playing GNX versus Iceman?
So I'm on that side.
Are people in New York gonna be playing GNX versus Iceman? You know what I'm saying? Are people down south gonna be playing GNX versus Iceman?
I've been listening.
I'm gonna say, hold on, before you start, even at that champagne party, it was Kendrick played as well. And see, we're not gonna discredit that. They threw a Drake song on there that was a bop. That was like the little fun, whatever song it was. It was a little boppy song. I was like, yeah, that's on, that's on the Iceman's album. He didn't know. But then also they were playing Kendrick. So I'm gonna just say it was still being played, and Young Miami was playing. Most people was dancing.
Hey, look, you gotta look at it like politics, right? California, we know it's a blue state.
Yeah, it's
Florida, you know it's a red state.
For sure.
Then you got the swing states. Where are the albums going to age in the swing states? We know the West Coast.
Drake is gonna age better.
This is Kendrick territory. He got the West Coast. Drake, he got his territory. He got where he got it. Now those swing states that like both artists, where's GNX gonna age versus Iceman in those swing states?
I don't like when y'all use that because we never talk about Canada. We don't talk about how GNX was getting played in Canada and everything else. Sold out concerts. And when I think of stuff age, I think aging not in 6 months. I think real aging. Like when we talk about
like a wine.
No, exactly. Age like wine. So when we talk about All Eyes on Me, or we talk about A Reasonable Doubt, or we talk about a Stillmatic, did those things age? Are they still playback today? Can you still listen to that? Can you still listen to Get Rich or Die Trying? Certain albums that age. A lot of them albums he has will not age. Like I said, Nothing Was the Same will age gracefully. Take Care might still be able to be played. Certain albums that he has, majority of them albums y'all can't even think of that Drake didn't have. All Kendrick albums, from Mr. Morale to Good Kid, Mad City, aged well. That's still playable to this day. That's how I look at stuff when it ages. Not 6 months down the line where they be playing this. Is his music still can be played?
Well, that's exactly what I was talking about.
But you saying
I never said months. I said aging, meaning years from now, when the moment dies off, 5 years from now. Which album is going to be getting more rotation?
On the West Coast, that's going to always be a classic. So geographically, biased, that's our shit. Nigga, that's us. Universally, Drake's going to age better. Because, kid, we talked about that the episode Khalid was on here, and he broke it down very perfectly or eloquently when he was talking about the differences between them and their jealousies of each other. So universally, you gotta understand that universal appeal, what that really means is, do white people like you? Do other races of people fuck with you? And in that aspect, over in Europe, Canada, and all these other countries, that album is still gonna resonate with them.
Name me, okay, like I said. So
with the others.
No, so what I'm saying right now, it's not even been that long. Outside of Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, and Views, what albums age gracefully from Drake?
Those.
I said outside of that.
None to me.
Exactly. So
I'm saying me.
You just named 3 albums.
But I'm naming it. But I'm talking about you got.
Let me finish my point.
Okay, go ahead, player. My bad.
I put Iceman with the rest of those albums that didn't age gracefully. They was good for the moment. But they did not age gracefully. Nobody's going back and playing those albums like that.
How many times? Hold on. How many times have you played Iceman since the first review, though?
I've listened to it a few times since the first review. I played it over and over trying to hear it, and I did not. It's mid to me.
Y'all
still.
trying to force it. Yeah, y'all trying to force it.
I'm calling a spade, but he got some heat on there.
I'm gonna say this though.
He got some heat on there. I'm not saying it's a classic. He has heat on there. He has more heat than my first listen.
I'm gonna just say this.
And he was spitting.
When it comes to GNX, that music on that album transcends generation. I'm talking about the kids can dance to it and old folks can vibe to it. When we talking about aging,
love that song.
When we talking about aging, when we talking about vibing, I think GNX is going to last longer because, again, the song Squabble Up, you can see the kids clown dance. I know that's more of a West Coast thing. It can be played in the club. And you can play, like you said, Dodger Blue. When we out cruising on the beach, you know what I'm saying? Right, that's one of them laid back music. Then you got some gangster music on there, like Face My Mirror. You got anything you're looking for on GNX, you can get. With Iceman, you got a couple bops. But also, too, you don't have a Luther. You don't have a good song with value or any type of love or anything like that. You got a nigga up there complaining and mad about everybody that he was friends with turned on. It's no variety in Iceman. Let's just be real.
I'm going to keep it real. GNX, even when I first heard it, it wasn't what I was expecting. I literally said, this is a mixtape. I'm like, this is a mixtape. This ain't no album to me. It's labeled as an album, but to me, it was a mixtape, and it took me a couple spins to really like everything. When I heard,
I still liked it, but it took me a few.
When I heard Peekaboo, when I heard Peekaboo the first time, I was not rocking with that shit. I said this shit is garbage, and then I heard the verse. Like, okay, Kendrick getting off. AZ Chite kind of got off on first listen. I said that shit was trash. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, listen,
but y'all literally was acting like Kendrick couldn't make a certain song. Then when he made What People Wanted, Not Like Us, then they had nothing.
Don't say y'all. The critics said he doesn't make West Coast. No, I never said that.
Niggas was acting like he couldn't make a bop. And
no,
when he made the
critics said he doesn't make West Coast music. He don't have a West Coast sound. So that's what GNX was. Oh, I can't make West Coast music? Here go a whole album of West Coast music.